Now, environmental activists have staged a peaceful rally in Abuja calling for the protection of smallholder farmers and greater scrutiny of industrial or factory farming practices in Nigeria. The protesters say multinational agribusinesses are threatening local food systems, livelihoods, and the environment, hence the need to secure their sustainability. Habeebat Ajayi reports.
It was a day of solidarity chants, placard display, and strong messages as environmentalists and community advocates gathered to demand food sovereignty and justice for local farmers. The rally focused on the growing dominance of industrial farming, often called factory farming, which the protesters say undermines local food production and harms the environment. They called for support for agroecology, a farming approach they say is more sustainable and community-driven.
Paying attention to industrial animal farming in particular on not just our livelihoods but our environment and the health of our people. And often people ask the question if smallholder farmers can feed the world. I think what we should be asking is, can industrial agriculture feed the world? Because so far we have, there's not been any record of a country that has achieved food security or food sovereignty for that matter based on industrial farming. Rather, we've had countries like Tanzania achieve food sovereignty over 100%, by empowering the local farmers. And that's one of our objectives here, to campaign for increased support for the local farmers, which research has it that they provide food for more than 70% of our people.
Environmentalists warned against the entry of multinational corporations such as Brazil's JBS, accused globally of poor environmental practices. They compared the company's promises of jobs and growth to previous experiences with oil firms in the Niger Delta.
A company, JBS, is coming to Nigeria, and we are asking questions. Have you done an environmental impact assessment? Have you consulted with the communities? What modalities have you put in place to ensure that everybody is carried on board? And where would the land come from? Factory farming is high demand on land, high demand on feed, high demand on water. We're talking about large scale. A typical characteristics of factory farming is large scale, it's intensive.
The campaigner argued that government policies tend to favor big corporations, which neglect small-scale farmers who actually feed the nation.
Priority should be given to communities, but when you see what's happening, you find out that when these big agri companies come into the country or come into a community, they round up the people. They have a pattern, very, very predictable. They take over large swaths of land. They take over the livelihood of young people, women. I know what that does, to the local economy of those places. People that don't even have income can't even be assured of quality health, can't be assured of education, can't be assured of many of these things.
People can make an informed decision. That's the essence of mobilizing people for this one. So we are seeing that GBS, we are not anti-development. We are not the government should not bring in investors. But have they done necessary EIA, that is environmental impact assessment?
The rally ended with a solidarity walk and renewed calls for policies that prioritize small farmers, protect the environment, and promote safe, locally grown food. Habeebat Ajayi, Trust TV News, Abuja.